And give them 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. That one's nabbed by Kmet. And he'll go down here at the 16. That was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
Lion.
First down.
Hand off to the back. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Herbert now. Brings it in. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. They'll try and punch it in. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Baylor Titan. 12. Home to trips right. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the 2nd. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. So the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Left side, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. And we're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. Dose of the hurry up here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up, 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the big play touchdown, and then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Fits it through the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the first down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Hey, ram.
Dallas.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Baylor Tiger. 59.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Cowboys, first down. 38 yards on the play. First down.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Handoff now out of the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Throwing now, Herbert. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
First down, here's Lamar. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second.
Second and 6.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 6 coming up here. Lamar back to throw. Caught, nice game left side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Rondé Barber on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now it's Lamar. He throws a bullet to the center, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, now a chance to add to this lead.
By a man, he's in the clear. They're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Set. Count it.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. So that delay backs him up 5. Now second and 15 to go.
or...
To throw, Herbert. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Taking a shot deep here. And this one's tipped and intercepted. And the Ravens will take over at their own 5 following the interception.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
At their own 5-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. He's the one back on the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another carry for him. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Jackson now on 3rd. He's got a man left. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs, and that's some great field position.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances, but defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line, man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Running this one left. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
The 13-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Third down, and they need to get 10. They hand this one off. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
What?
Right up the gut. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. He's to the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trying for it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Crowd right. Hey, go forward.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Let's go. Catholic.
They kick the running back in motion. Back to the air, Herbert. You know, it's great flying through the air, bro. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Set. Let's go. Whoa. Ready?
Back to throw it. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore off the pick 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Ray.
Herbert back to it after the pick. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
At the 40-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
59. Balin Tiger. Hey, Ram. Balin Tiger.
Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Go.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Cowboys got to score in a hurry. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down.
Home trips right. Go.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Going on first is Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, Kappa. 21. Let's go.
Herbert throwing again. Finds him over the middle. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
We'll go orange. 5-9.
Now Herbert again. For Wisconsin. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Lion. Hey, go Lion. 59. Crowd right.
It's Herbert once more. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Cowboys will
Back to throw. Catches it at the 1. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2.
Cowboys 21.
Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And no dice on this kick, the Ravens recover. At the 20. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
So this would potentially ice the game right here. They're going for 2 and trying to make it a 2-possession game.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Setting up to pass. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Ravens 29, Cowboys 21.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go. Hey, ram.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll run here on first down. Oh, he lost the football. The Cowboys scoop it up. And no return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back
And he
over.
got there in time. He's taken down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. And it's going to push him back for second down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Running back sent in motion.
Hey, Kappa. Hey, go lion.
He'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
On first down, they'll run. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run. There he goes on the right side. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for our crew, my partner Brock Ewert and myself, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been Madden Ultimate Team. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.